some yams. Hello everybody. So in today's video we're going to be cooking. I mean, we're always cooking. But we're going to be making something really simple, delicious meal. We're going to make some vegetable stew, which you can also say cabbage stew, but that's what we're making today. I'm also thinking of maybe making a bean stew, but I don't know because I don't know if I have all the ingredients to make that. I mean, I have the bean stew already, like, you know, I have the bean stew like the beans cooked itself there. I think I have multiple ones, so it's like yeah, so I have like multiple beans cooked already, so I guess I could make it, but I just don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna make vegetable. We're gonna make two types of stews today. My hands is itching. I don't know what's going on there. Anyways, let's start. So before we start, I'm gonna warm up my electric cooker because that's what I'm gonna be using. And I heat it up, and then I'm gonna start with like you know, cutting the onions and sort of things like that. So we're gonna leave this to heat up. I'm gonna cover it up. Honestly speaking, I haven't checked anything in terms of, I haven't checked if I have everything. Morning love. Hiya, I just seen your message, babe. I'm okay. I'm tired, but I'm okay. I have only 2 onions. Honestly, I didn't even know how many onions I had in my kitchen. I literally just woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make some stew. Because we ran out of stew and stuff like that. We ran out of stew. So we ran out of a lot of things. We ran out of soup, we ran out of stew. No, actually we have a bit of stew there, but it's not enough. So yeah. It's not even enough. It's like so little. Anyways, let's start this one out. So since I'm going to be making cabbage stew, and it's the same way you make bean stew, the foundation is roughly the same. I was just thinking like why don't I do a whole big batch? Hey, why don't I do a big batch of the foundation of everything, and then I can then split it into 2. That's my thinking is I can split it into 2, and then I can then, you know, I don't know. Anyways, I feel like I want to do a lot of foundation. We're talking about stew at the moment. We're talking about food. I'm making 2 types of food basically. I'm making a cabbage stew and a bean stew. The start of it is the same. The only difference is you add 1 vegetable, so you add 1 beans to it to make it. But I'm trying to, you know, I'm thinking, should I do it in the same pot and then divide it later? But then I don't know. I feel like I want to do the bean stew a little bit different this time. I want to add some salted fish to it. I'm gonna have to do it separately. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it separately. It's fine. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cut off the onions. I have purple, white, it doesn't matter. These are the only ones I have in my kitchen, so that's what we're gonna use. Before we start making all these meals and stuff like that, I'm going to have a cup of tea. I need it. I already boiled up the water. I'm gonna have PGT, so this 1 tea bag. I'll show you the label. So that's this one. So this is the tea bag that I'm using. And we also have plantain. I might fry some plantain. what I want to make different, I changed my mind now. I'm gonna do the one foundation, and whatever I want to make different with it, I can make it when I make the other one. It doesn't make sense, but when I get there, it would make sense. We have some. Oh, we have questions. Oh no, that means I have to make it different. Oh, flip it. Anyways, I'm gonna have to make it different, basically. All right, let's start. I want to finish this in less than an hour. I don't think I will be able to do that, but I hope to do that in less than an hour. What time is it now? I think it's 11 something. So, oh my god, I didn't put my apron on. It's very silly. Let's put my apron on. Okay. My try out recipe apron. Should I bring it up? It's so cute. What do you think? I feel like it's cute. We have carrots. We have everything here. We have biscuit. Okay, before I start this, I'm gonna make myself a quick breakfast with crackers. Oh my god, why didn't I not see this last night? Last night, y'all, I was like, I wanted a snack. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick snack. I'm gonna put it here, and then I'm gonna start. Go chew. Oh my god, I didn't see it. Last night around midnight, I came to the kitchen. I was so hungry, but I didn't want. Oh, okay. I was wondering, what's that sound? Yeah, anyways, I didn't want to have anything heavy or anything like that, so I just had a banana and then that was it. And yeah. Oh, where's the strawberry jam? Alright, so when I'm having crackers, this is what I do. Alright, I'm gonna start cooking. Alright. It's getting hot. I like to have some butter. Put some butter. I put butter. Then I put some type of jam. So this is the strawberry jam. So it becomes like this. Ooh. No! It broke. Anyways, I did see a crack when I took it out, so it's not my fault. And then when I get it like this, I put another cracker on there. And then it becomes like that. It's so nice. Jam. You stick to another one. So I'm just gonna do 3 pieces. But it's enough. It's enough for now. All right. let's go back to what we're doing. So let's go back to schedule. I'll just snug. So we're just chopping some onions at the moment. So what I have decided to do is I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna do the foundation of my stew all together, and then whatever different I want to do with the other one, I just do it separately because it's not a big difference. It's not going to be a big difference, so. Alright, so I've got some oil. I'm going to just chuck this in here. I'm using a lot of oil because this is going to be a big dish. And I'm using it for two different things. Alright, 2 onions down. So now I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to use in both meals. So with this one, I'll leave this to heat up. Just close it up just so the oil heats up quickly. I'm trying to think. So we're making cabbage, avocado, I've got cabbage, I've got carrot, I've got bell peppers. Yeah. So I'm going to be shredding all these. Not enough space. It's not hot enough. Oh, this is gonna take it. I know I said I want to finish in an hour, but I don't think this is gonna be just an hour. It's gonna take some time. I'm gonna cook the onions down. Just gonna cook this down a little bit. It's taking a bit of time because there's too much oil. But I'm gonna be making a big batch, so oil is needed. Nice. It's really good. Oh, you know when I said earlier with the bean stew that I'm making, I want to use some salted fish. So I'm gonna get it out. The thing is, like, we have so much salted fish, we hardly use it. We don't use them at all. Well, because I make most of the meals, I don't use them at all. No reason per se. It's just, I don't know. But I'm gonna use a whole one today. So we have like two freezers. We have one here and one here. The one here we put things on there. So I'm just taking things out, and then, you know, so I can get things out. So yeah. Look, we have some garlic bread. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put some garlic bread on. Oh my goodness. Alright, so goodness, goodness. So my onions is almost ready. I'm gonna put this on. You know the salted fish I said I was gonna take out? So this is what it is. This is one of many. So this is like, it's called Kobe, and it's basically salted and dried tilapia, and it looks like something like this. I don't think you can see, but it's drenched in salt and it's dried, and yeah, so it's a lot of salt. It's very salty. So what you tend to do with this is you heat some water, you soak it in it, you take out the water, you put some more hot water in it so you can get as much salt out. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that very soon. I just need to sort this one out first, people. Make sure it doesn't burn. So this is how the garlic bread looks like from frozen. Really good. It doesn't, you put in there for a few minutes. Oh. Oh, my onions are burning. Alright. After your onions turn this color, it's time to put your tomato puree in there. So you got your tomato puree. I'm going to use the whole thing because, as I said earlier, I'm going to divide this into two. I'm going to use another half for something else. Just going to use the whole thing. Alright, let's fill it in. Alright, I'm just going to cook this down for a bit. Are these chicken? Just be very careful with the tomato paste because it can literally burn. So make sure you keep stirring it. have my tin of fresh tomatoes. This one is the plum. It's a plum or peeled. Yeah, plum. So I'm going to open this and I'm gonna blend some of it and I'm gonna add it here. That. All right. Okay. Oh, hello. I'm good. How are you? Alright, so I'm gonna do what do you call it? Use my hand blender. Ooh, it's burning. I'm gonna use my hand blender for this because it's gonna be nice and quick. All done. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this in here. I'm gonna add more tomatoes to it so it cooks down nicely. Alright, let's go with another more tomatoes. Because remember, I'm going to divide this into two. And these tomatoes is gonna cook down. It's gonna cook down. It's gonna cook down. The last one. Hold up. Okay, so we're going to I'm gonna keep an eye on this one really well. We're gonna keep staring. I'm gonna keep staring at it, and then we're gonna prep for the remaining items that we're gonna do. So because we're making cabbage stew, and cabbage stew is full of vegetables, we're gonna prep that one. And then we're making bean stew. We've already have beans that is already cooked, so that bit is taken care of. We don't need to do much about that one. So yeah, this is going to be splashing everywhere. When I mean everywhere, I mean everywhere. So yeah. It's already splashed everywhere. It's already on my flipping walls. On my walls. Alright, let's put this away. Let's put this away. Put this back in. Alright. Alright, so we have so much veggies to cut down. I'm going to use my shredder to do it, so I'm going to shred a lot. The only thing I'm going to cut by hands will be this one, cabbage, but the remaining items I'm going to shred it. It's quicker. I first need to find it. Where did I last put it? Oh, it's been so long since I used it. Where are you? trying to find my shredder. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. I was looking for this. I was like, where did I put it? Because it's been a while since I used it, and I'm like, oh my god. Anyways. I forgot how this goes. Is it like this? Was it? It's been so long since I used this. Was this like that? Ah, got it. Got it. Right. Okay. So now that my equipment is ready, I'm going to get my vegetables ready. I just thought to myself, you know what, why don't I tidy up first, then I can sort the rest out. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna tidy up first, and then alright, so I'll put this in the bin. Oh, hey, how are you? It has been a while. How's things going? I'm just gonna put this away and tidy up a little bit more. So that here. I'll put this back in the freezer. I'm not using it at the moment, just my biscuit. Oh, you changed your profile. Yeah, I've been good. Ooh. I've been good. Yeah, I've actually been good. I've been good. I am making some I'm making some cabbage stew. Well, I'm making cabbage and bean stew, to be honest. But I'm just making the foundation all at once. That way, all I have to do is just split it, and then all I have to do is just add vegetables. Just be adding veggies, and then done. That's all I gotta do at the end. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing at the moment. Well, that's what I'm cooking at the moment. We've done the base. I'm just waiting for it to finish cooking, and then when it does finish cooking, I can then go ahead and split it up, and then yeah. I've been here. I've been on live. No, I've been on live quite often actually. Last year December, I was not on live as much. The period of December, but as of this month, I've been on live multiple times actually. I don't know why. Alright, I'm gonna be using four carrots. We have this veggies here. I use one of that. What other veggies do we have? I'm gonna use one of this. So that's a boiled pepper. We do have some mushrooms, but I don't know if I want to add mushroom to it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna escape on the mushroom bit. But if you want to use mushroom, you can do. So I'm gonna give these a wash, and then we're gonna start shredding them here. Yeah. Guys, how have you been? How you been? Like, how's things going? I'm just peeling off. Peeling. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna do the last one. These carrots are so huge. Gosh, so huge. Okay, let's start. Day off. I don't know. Today's not today. Today I've got work. I'm doing the night shifts today. Yeah, I'm doing the night shift today, so I'm I'm trying to do something quickly. So tomorrow when I come back from night, because I'm doing another night again, I can just like rest up. Oh, whoa. I wanted it to shred. One last one. Yeah, it takes a lot of data actually. But I'm using Wi-Fi, so well, the house Wi-Fi, so it's not so bad. It's not so bad. After me used to. Okay. She's getting something. She's getting something to eat. It's our time. Actually, she hasn't done any. just came. It's not much. It hasn't been much of a cup of tea. I've only had one glass of cup of tea. I've not even finished the glass. Hi, Ivan. Mother-in-law. Who is this? Do I know you? Oh, I don't know this person. No. I'm thinking, no. Mother-in-law. Ooh. Mom. Anyways. Alright, so, stew is getting done. It's almost done. Bubbling and bubbling away. I was like, mother-in-law, what's happening here? I'm just waiting for mom to be done, and then I'm gonna shred the rest of the things I'm shredding. Yeah. Just waiting. And then we're gonna, because the tomatoes is almost done, so I need to start on the next bit. So we gotta wait. I have no clue. Nope, I have no clue. So I'm just gonna leave it as that. I have no clue. I think everybody, well, not everybody, but most people know who I am. I have no clue why all of a sudden mother-in-law is in the picture. That's what I was like looking at I was looking at the profile to see if I know the person or not. Because I have like loads of like childhood, friends on here. So they might say that, but I don't know this person, so I will be asked that. I will leave it as that. Alright, so I'm gonna put the shredded. Oh my, you what? My egg. Oh, sabro do ne finish crap. That bread. It's still hot. I will help serve. Oh, look. This is the garlic bread I put in earlier. So nice. It's so crunchy. It's actually perfect. Alright, so this is shredded. I'll let her know. I'll tell her. She's gone now. She's going to the living room. Alright, so I need to be really fast. Like when I started today, I said to myself, it's going to take me about an hour to be done. No, it's been more than an hour. Actually, it hasn't been more than an hour, but I need to get done. Alright, so I need to be fast, so I'm gonna be fast. Alright, so I've got to be quick because my stew is almost done. I don't want it to burn. And I'm gonna lower this one because I feel like it's gonna burn. And then you remember the. Sorry, I'm just now. I'm going to. I need to be quick. Okay, I need to be very, very quick. I'm gonna do the bean stew in here, and then I'm gonna do the cabbage vegetable stew in this one. So I'm going to start. I'm gonna remove this. I don't need this one. I'm gonna do that. Out. Okay, so remember the salted fish I said I was going to use, which is the Colby. I'm going to soak this in some hot water. Just just to get some of the salt out. Ooh. God damn. God damn. Ooh. The smell of it. Ooh. I don't hate the smell. Well, I don't hate the smell, but it's a bit strong. So I'm just gonna make sure it's submerged in there. Come on, baby. Submerge. Go in there. I'm not gonna use the head of it. I'm just gonna use like a bit of it, not the head. But yeah, stuff that one in there. A bit. I'm gonna fry it. That's why I'm like, I'll leave it there for some time. Keep an eye on my baby here so it doesn't burn. Great. Alright. I think my salted fish is good to go. I'm just gonna take this out. Ooh. Get as much water out, and then with my scissors I'm going to be chopping this up. Wait. Oh. No. Oh, I mean there are a few there are Ghanaian men here as well, and stuff. But with my husband, we've known each other for like, since not baby, but as kids. So it wasn't hard. So I don't know how I could help you in terms of like how it all happened and stuff like that. Yeah, we've literally known each other for like a very long time. So yeah. Ooh. Oh gosh, this is gonna be hard. Ooh. Gosh. I'm not gonna use the head. Yeah, it is. I guess it does make it easy. Yeah, I guess it does make it easy. I want to debone this thing, and fry it, but it's a bit hard. So I'm gonna fry it all together, then debone it. Alright, I'm gonna put a little bit of oil. Yeah. I was thinking frying them all together, but I'm like, I just use this one. It's alright. I will use the head for something else later on in the week or next week. So I'll put that away. I'm just gonna wash this. I need to chop up my my cabbage. I wish I was able to like debone it before putting it in there, but it was really tough. Oh, I see. Someone fell off. So that's fine. Oh my god. It's burning. It's burning. My stuff is burning. I'll leave it to cool down and then I'm gonna debone it, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of onions. And literally here. Oh, Ghana. Oh no, I did say I wanted to go to Ghana. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, I was thinking about it, but at the end of the day, I did not go to Ghana. It was so expensive. It's so expensive. I am making some beans and cabbage stew, and I'm literally burning my whole house down. This is why I don't like cooking with Kobe. Kobe is just Anyways, loads of people like Kobe, so I shouldn't be. I'm not a fan of it, honestly. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Kobe, but it is what it is. So, yeah. I'm not a fan of them. Oh, oh my god. Maybe she has. You never know. Maybe she has, and she's not telling you. 'Cause there are men here. Oh my goodness. That's quite funny. There are men here. You can tell her to go to the Ghanaian churches and stuff like that. Lots of men are in there. Or youth churches and stuff like that. You got lots of men there as well. Oh, you just speak to her. Speak to her. I'm sure maybe she is probably dating somebody or somebody, and maybe she's not telling you, you know. So you speak to her before you start doing matchmaking. Matchmaking. not paying much attention to this, so it's the burn. Anyways, it's fine. I'll leave it to cool down a little bit. So I'll focus on making the bean stew. I'm going to season. I'm making fish, so I can use this one. Chili powder, ginger, alright. I'm just gonna season the bean stew one. It's okay. I think, honestly, speak to her first. But she might be, you know, she might date somebody and you might not know. So I would say, speak to her first. So in here I put some ginger, garlic. I'm gonna put my all-purpose seasoning in first before I put any sort of salt. This seasoning is very concentrated, highly concentrated with salt. So most times I don't add salt to it. Yep, the salt quantity is good. This is some hot chili powder. Leave this to cool. I'm going to add the beans. The sad thing about my beans is that my beans is frozen. So, yeah. In Portsmouth, one of my friends used to live in Portsmouth. Never been there before though, but I heard it's a lovely place. So I've added my beans to it. I'll leave my beans to I've got another block of beans. It's frozen. Whew. So yeah. I'm gonna leave this defrost a little bit and then actually, ada benda Kobe na. Kobe ni burn. Kobe burn. I bet defrost. It will defrost. It will defrost. It will. Heat. Okay. Okay. Ooh. You know, like the UK, it's very, I don't know, it's so quiet. You know, people to themselves, sort of stuff. So you literally have to like kind of put yourself out there, you know. So I'm gonna move you guys backwards a little bit. It's a bit too close. Alright, so bean stew is doing its thing. I put the beans in there, it's frozen, so it's gonna have to defrost. I'm gonna have to defrost. I have more beans, but it's all frozen. I forgot to take them out. I literally forgot to take them out. So they're all frozen. But anyways, the stew is already done. All you have to just do now is just I'm gonna add some fish, some mackerel stuff to it, and literally that's it, you're done. So it's okay. Let's make the vegetable stew. Oh, she stays, she stays. Mom keeps coming in and going. So that's what happened. Mom keeps coming and going, so I have to keep moving the camera and all the time. So it's just where it is. It's best at the moment, because if I have to adjust it, I have to keep adjusting it. And stuff like that, which is, I don't want to say it's quite annoying, but it's quite annoying. Sometimes I like to do these meals when, you know, most people are out working in my house, but today I have work, so I can't wait to, like, you know, the time I want to. I can't wait to the time I want to. I can't wait for the time, you know, no one is at home for me to cook, because I don't have time, because it's gonna be too late for me, you know. It's gonna be too late for me. So that's why it's like this. Alright, so I have some mushrooms. So I'm gonna add some mushrooms to my vegetable stew. I don't know, I keep calling vegetable stew, I keep calling cabbage stew. I don't know. It's gonna have a lot of vegetables in it, so I guess I can call it vegetable stew. Yeah, basically. So I'm gonna add some mushroom. So some mushroom. These mushrooms are so tiny. So mushroom goes in here. We're gonna fry this one up a little bit. And then we're gonna go ahead and add in our onions. With the base that I started with, there's onions already in there. Of course. Of course. Alright, so this is melting down. Thunderbird is falling down, falling down, falling down. Try this one out. So I've got some what's this? Chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and chop that in here. With the mushroom. Okay. This is some onions. I'm gonna go ahead and put in here. Oh. Yeah, it's very expensive. I mean, with vegetables and stuff like that, it's cheap, but some of the Ghanaian vegetables here are, yeah, are expensive. Yeah, that song, London Bridge. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. Something we used to sing for so long, many years. This is the salted fish, Elia. So hard for me to dip on it. I just want to get the bones out because it's not very safe to have it. Okay, because you can choke on it. Ugh. I don't want nobody to choke on this. So yeah. It's so strong. Yeah. We'll sing the lullaby, isn't it? When I was in school, like very young, we used to sing this song all the time, and did not even know what it means. You know, we just sang it, sang away. Oh, what's the meat? Hey, you know. It hasn't done anything though. Man, yeah, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put my base in here. I hit you. What's that? sorry, I did not see you. Gosh, I'm literally so focused on getting this done. What made me start? I think I started during COVID. So I started. I was one of the few many people that started YouTube at the time. Oh gosh, the sorted. She's so strong. Anyways, I was one of the few people that started, of many people that started during COVID. The main reason why I started at the time, and I still have the video there, I don't take it out. If you go to the time I started, you will see it's a video that I posted about how you can apply for, I think, student visa in the country. Because at the time I had many friends that wanted to know the process, and since I had to keep explaining, I was getting tired of it. So I decided to create a YouTube channel to explain. Explain. I mean, now there's a few videos out there. There's a few videos out there that has how you can apply for student visa in the UK and stuff like that. Oh, thank you. So basically, that's what I started. Yeah, that's why I created YouTube. I created my YouTube channel for exactly that. And then as time goes by, I forget the video was on there for some time. I don't remember. I think for a couple of months or something like that. And then I was like, oh, I want to do something. And I think the next video that I created, if I haven't deleted it, was oil rice. I made oil rice. And then I posted oil rice. It was... Anyways, I got a lot of critics for that oil rice I posted. Because many people was like, why did you use that pot? You shouldn't have used that pot. Why did you use this? I hated it. Anyways, it is what it is. And then from then, I started making videos and posting. I mean, at the time I had like 200 subscribers at the time. It was not a lot of subscribers. I didn't have. I think I was stuck with 200 for many years, for like 2-3 years. I had like only 200 subs. Only 200 subs. Anyways, so as time goes by, I started traveling. So so that was in 2018. I started going to Ghana at the time, and so I started posting my Ghana videos, I started doing my Ghana videos, which was very exciting. It was great. And then 2019, was it 2019? When I did I went to Ghana, and I did not go to family house. I went to stay with my friend. I was like, I'm not going to family house. It was a bit stressful and overwhelming. Every time I go family home, it was overwhelming for me. So I went to my good friend's home. I stayed there for my whole duration. I was with her, and then one sunny day, she was like to me, you know what? I have not seen you enough. She was like, oh, let's make fufu. And I was like, I don't want to make fufu. It's so sunny. I feel lazy. I don't want to make it. She's like, no, let's make fufu. Because I haven't made fufu for you since you've been here. And that's how we created the fufu video. And I had to pan fufu. Oh, was it good? Oh, thanks, babe. Guys, this is my husband. Anyways, it's 2022, right? And then so that's how we made the viral fufu video 2022. And then actually that video the video that went viral, I posted it, and the ending was such a rush because I didn't have a good ending, and I was so upset with it. I think because a lot of things were happening at the time, and because it was sunny, so sunny, my phone was like overheated, so I didn't get a lot of ending footage. So I posted a video with like, I was so over it. I was like, I'm over it, right? And then my boyfriend at the time, was like, oh, I just watched the video, the ending is so bad, da, da, da. And I was like, oh, so I deleted the video from YouTube, and then I changed the ending. I didn't like the ending, and then I didn't like the ending, but I made sure it was up to a bit of a standard, yeah. Because my usual ending was not like that, anyways. And then I reposted the video, and then I posted shots of the video, and it was like, boom, it went viral. And I was like, oh my god. Yeah. And then yeah. And then at the time I was still in Ghana when this was going on. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so then my good friend, Rocky, she was like to me, oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. So at the time, my good friend Rocky, she was like to me, oh, I've not made kokonte, you know kokonte? Yeah. I've had it before, but I have not made it before. So she was like, you know what, I'm gonna make it for you, blah blah blah, like da da da. I was like, oh, if you're gonna make it, I'm gonna film it. I did try making it, but it was so hard. It was so hard. I didn't have the arm strength to do it. It was so, but anyways, everything works in its own time. And then I posted that video, and it went crazy. It went crazy viral again. I was like, oh my god, what's happening? And then I think those videos shoot up my subs. So my shot, I think from shots that I've posted, which was how many seconds? I think it was like 15 seconds. I got like so many subs from that video, which was amazing. So yeah. So after that, you know, my boyfriend at the time, he's not my boyfriend anymore because I married him, so he's my husband, but I can say boyfriend at the time because at the time he was my boyfriend. Oh yeah. So yeah, oh, so yeah, so no, there's been one man. There's been one man. So yeah, so I started. When I came back to London, I started creating videos, cooking videos, posting it, and stuff like that. I did not enjoy that much, you know. Honestly, I did not enjoy it at all. So I was like, you know what, I want to go live. I want to go on live. So I started going live, and I prefer going live cooking than when I have to create recipes and posting it online. So ever since then, I literally just stuck with going live, basically. I would rather go live than, because anyway, actually, it just makes it much better. I feel like it just makes, all I have to do is just get the fruits together. You know, I feel like I connect with you guys much better when I'm live. So yeah. The stew is coming together really, really, really well. So that's my YouTube journey. Alright, so those are some boiled peppers. This is some carrots I shredded earlier. I'm gonna head and put some carrots in here. So this is some beans. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a long day. So when it comes to home, like, I've been seeing a lot of fish farming. I've been seeing a lot of people doing farming. I've been seeing a lot of pig farming as well, and I'm so heavily interested in that. But as of now, I am not in no position to start anything at home. From the advice of a lot of people that have started things at home that failed, most people that succeed in starting things at home is when they are at home. You know, if you want to start something at home, you have to be there physically to like do it. So that means you have to take some, you say I'm gonna be there for like 2-3 years. You know, you need to take some time off to actually be there to oversee everything. And if not, it's gonna be a struggle. So yes, I have seen a lot of videos of like fish farming and so all sort of things that I'm very much interested in, but I'm not going to start, you know, adventuring into something like that until I can say that I can move home. I can move on for a good 2-3 years. So the bean stew is still going because I had frozen beans and they are still defrosting. So bean stew is still on the go. Um, but yeah, apart from that, everything is done. So we got the vegetable stew, or you can say carrot stew, or whatever you want to put it, cabbage stew. But I'll call it much more of vegetable stew because the carrot is not a lot. So oh, did I not have my internet on? I did have my internet on. Sorry. Right, so yeah, so I got my vegetable stew here, and I have my bean stew here, um, which is all done. Just waiting for this to defrost. I have a bit more of the, I guess I can, I don't know, I don't want it to be too much. I guess I can put a little bit of this in there. Alright, it's fine, I'll put all of them in there. So yeah. So yeah, starting something at home. Oh, when I first came here, I was like, okay. I mean, I had lived in Belgium before coming here, and Belgium was much colder. What I thought was like, oh my god, it rains so much in this place. Like, why does it rain so much in this country? Yeah, it rains so much, anyways. Um, it was okay, to be honest. It wasn't like I didn't have any much of expectation or anything like that, because I was very very young when we moved, but I didn't have much of an expectation or anything of that sort. So I was so like disappointed about anything, you know, because when you have expectation, that's when you become like, you know, you be disappointed with, you know, if it doesn't, if the whatever the thing is does not meet your expectation. Because I didn't have none, it was just nothing to go off with. You know, I just realized I haven't tasted this. Actually, it's good. A little bit spicy, but it's fine. So yeah, I didn't have much of an expectation, to be honest. But yeah, my first thought was like, yeah, it rained so much. Because it was raining. It's a rainy day. It was so much, and yeah. It was such a heap of dishes to do. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna leave you guys. I'm gonna tidy up. At the moment, it's just only tidying up that's remaining. We got 2 meals done. I'm gonna add some fish to here, some mackerel and stuff here. I just want it to defrost first. It hasn't defrosted at the moment. I still have a heap of beans that needs to defrost. But apart from that, thank you all for joining me. Oh, honestly, I would say if you want to travel, okay, you can do. I mean, being here, it has its benefits and its benefits and, you know, negative side to it. Benefits wise, you know, as far as you got your qualifications, you can find something to do. So you can find a work or something to do. The negative side of things is that it's very work orientated, basically. So you just go to work, come back home, go to work, back, come back home. If you have family, then you have somebody. If you have someone with you, then you have people to speak about. But sometimes, because it's so work orientated, you hardly receive whoever your family, because they're always working. You're doing night shift, they're doing day shift, sort of a thing. So you don't see them all the time. Yeah, so that's some of the negative side of things. When it's very work orientated, but as far as you work, you always, you know, you get paid, basically. But it's just like work orientated. So if anybody that wants to come, I would very much encourage it to come. And of course, many people in Ghana are making it big. Honestly, they are making it big. I think it's all, you know, you just go through like a lot of hardship to, like, you know, get out there. And there is also a lot of opportunities. I think there's a lot of opportunities at home. Like there was this lady that I was watching. Um, there is like there she has like this big tank. It's not a tank, but I know it's like a barrel. You know those blue barrels that we send home for like shipment and stuff like that. She just filled it with water and has a couple of fish in there. She was, as I said, I'm watching a lot of fish farming thingy, and she was telling me where she started off with and how much she has like achieved. So I think there's a lot of like you have to be very determined and very focused when you're at home to like make it big and stuff like that. But yeah, it is a you can make it big anywhere else, to be honest, as far as you're much focus and stuff like that. So yeah. um, I don't know, I feel like even at home I feel like many people wants to travel. I don't know, many, yeah, I think, like when there was a scheme that was going on, maybe ma Johnny Nabil. There was a lot of scheme going on. Um, a lot of scheme going on. I think a couple of years ago, whereby people wanted to come here and they paid so much money. Some people paid 10k, 10k like pounds, like 10k, 10,000 pounds, where they to make up with their documentation and whatnot to come here. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, that money, you have that money there at home, and oh gosh, I was like, you can multiple that, easily. You can start something. You don't have to do many things at once. You just start with one thing and you can multiple that at once. And people pay people to, like, be able to come here with the job visa and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's a lot of money. And the worst thing is that when they do come here, is some of them was a scam and stuff like that. So it's like they wasted their whole, they wasted money and stuff like that. If you're working in the bank, I wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't advise. I mean, if you have a good job at home, I wouldn't advise to like come. And even if you want to come, why don't you come as a, why don't you come a holiday? Why don't you come for holiday? Come, you know, come as a holiday, do holiday stuff, see how the country is, understand the rules and stuff like that. Because you can always come as a holiday. It's not, it's not always you have to like come as live. You can come like, you can do the 3 months or whatever visa, and then come see how the country is, before you pack up your whole life to come here and not even lived. So I would say, um, do a holiday. If you work in the bank and you're getting good pay money, don't just quit and move your whole life here, because then again, some of the qualifications that we do have at home, they here, if they convert it to the UK numbers or whatever, sometimes you're not even qualified. So then you have to start all at like scratch one. Okay. So whoever it is that wants to do it, let them think about it. Think about your pros and cons. If you want, take a holiday, come, because you're working at home, because you're working in the bank, you have a pay slip, you're more prone to being accepted, because for like coming to visit, you're more prone to being accepted because they know you have work, you have to go back to work, and you have to keep annual leave or whatever leave to come. So I would try that route first. Come, visit, do visitation, go to places, see the UK do everything tourist people do. Go to London Bridge. Um, yeah, go to London Bridge. Speak to a lot of people. Go to church. There's a lot of Ghanaian churches here. A lot of Ghanaians in there. Speak to them. Listen to what their experience are. Don't think negatively like, oh my god, they don't want me to have a good life, that's why they're telling me all these things that are either positive or negative or whatever, you know. Because sometimes when you tell, especially in my community, which is some Ghanaian community, some of them things like you don't want good for them. So some of them things you don't want good for them. That's why you're telling them all these things, but then that's not the case. So yeah. But anyways, it is what it is. Oh my god, that is so true. Oh my god, that's so true. A lot of people are selling their properties, lands, they're selling everything to move. As I said a couple of years ago, there was this scheme that it was like a care work scheme here, where people were like in a rush to come in and stuff like that. And when they did come in, they actually it wasn't real. People was making things up, so they would end up with no work and stuff like that, which is really 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 is brutal. So honestly, if I had a property or a land in Ghana, I would just give myself a year. I'm gonna work like a blind person. I'm gonna work crazy, save up, move. With a full land, I'm gonna divide it in four. One, two, three, four. I'm gonna start something here. I might start a pig farm here. I might start a vegetable farm here. Some sort of veggie here. In these two lands, I'm gonna probably start chicken, do poultry here, and then do like a maize here or something like that. Oh my god, I would make so use of that land. It's gonna be sick of me, and I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna put money into it, because with the vegetables that I can grow, the ones I grow, I used to feed both. You would use it to feed. I'm gonna speak to the locals. That's what I would do. I would speak to the locals. I'm gonna try and get people that are interested in buying eggs. Those people that do the Indomie and stuff on the street, trying to get them to get eggs from me and stuff like that. I'm going to speak to the people that goes to the market to sell fruits and vegetables. I'm going to try and get a vendor to come get their vegetables from me. I'm going to put the network in place. I'm going to put the network in place, and I am just going to do research YouTube. There's a lot of information on YouTube. As I said, some people will say Google is free. I do my Google research, try to see what feed to feed. I'm gonna go crazy if I had a plot of land in Ghana. But of course, I don't have a plot of land, so I don't that I don't have that. So yeah. I mean, that's one of the lifestyle I really 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 envy. Actually, I would say envy, because I am very envy. It's just life in at home. Not for everybody, but I feel like life at home, if you have things in place, it's very smooth. You have a lot of bumps in a way, but it's very smooth. But I mean, there are certain things when I went there, when I went to Ghana and I stayed a little bit longer, there are certain things that I did see that I was not very happy about, and made me question if it's okay to move or okay not to move and stuff like that. Um, One of the things was like childcare, not childcare, healthcare. Healthcare was a bit like, oh my god. Healthcare, like you go to the hospital and certain things they don't have, like you want to do a CT scan or X-ray or something like that, you have to go to another area to go do it, and the line is long or something like that. So it made me a bit. I don't know if I want to do this. If God forbid anything happened, but those things also need to be kept in mind. So also the roads made me question if I wanted to come, wanted to stay at home, because the road was very, very bumpy. It was very bumpy, like, oh my goodness, bumps everywhere. There is a lot of okay, so those two things I was very much worried about. But apart from that, I think everything was like, somewhere I would want to stay. But yeah, it's not like here if you haven't paid your bills, you're stressing. You stress about a lot of things. It's very good. I'm gonna add some what is that? Ooh, it's spicy. The pepper, put a little bit too pepper in there. So I'm gonna put some bit of sardines in here. So yeah, but as I said, with the healthcare one, you can always, I feel like you can always go to private. If you don't want to go to the public, you can always go private, and stuff like that. So those sort of things, it's like, I guess it's not too bad. We got options. But the roads, oh my god, the roads are a little bit scary. The roads are scary. The roads are scary. Hiya, hi, welcome. Yeah, I mean, I like just as I said, it's a bit worrying with the healthcare situation in Ghana. With a little bit that I had seen, made me a bit doubtful. But as I said, if you don't want to go to public, you can always go to private, which it's gonna cost you, but then you're going to receive the care that you want, um, and stuff like that. And at home as well, you gotta be like very, very patient. You have to be like patient with everything. It's very hard when you lived in a country where everything is like like fast, not fast, but it's urgency. There's an urgency to it. It makes it hard when you go to somewhere. You have to be like very, 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 very patient. Yeah, I mean, I know there's like a lot of people, especially in Accra, a lot of people into the rental. Like a lot of people doing the rental because a lot of people are doing the Airbnbs, which is amazing. I think I feel like it's amazing, you know. But then I don't know if I want to do like a rental, I don't think I would want to do it in Accra, because I feel like Accra is it's just like so many people. I wouldn't do it in Accra. If I want to do a rental, I would do it in Ebri. I'll do it in Ebri. Ebri is It's just a lovely place. I went to Ebri. I think every time I go home, I just want to go to Ebri. Ebri is just so nice. So Ebri will be my choice of place to go. If yeah, if I was doing a rental, Ebri will be a place for me to start. Yeah. I mean, Accra is nice. You know, you get to go everything, but Accra is very expensive. Accra is very expensive, and you know, I think like most young people would go to Accra. Yeah, yeah. Oh, embrace your hotel. Oh my goodness. I went to Brie a couple of times. Oh, that place is literally amazing. It's somewhere that I'm obsessed with. Brie, I'm obsessed with Brie. It has so many mountains. Oh, it's just beautiful. Brie is pretty. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it you can even fetch you more than that, to be honest. You know, a lot if you build those those buildings with different apartments and stuff like that, you can turn one into rental, you can turn one into like Airbnb, you know. It will fetch you more than that eventually. Yeah. Honestly, you will be. You will be because when I was in, like when I go to Ghana, there's this apartment that I stay in, and the gentleman that owned the apartment, right? I think how many story? I think it was like 3-story buildings, and each side had like apartments, and it was either 2 bedroom. No, actually, it wasn't 2 bedroom. It was 1 bedroom. It wasn't 2 bedroom. And yeah, you can easily make that. You can easily make that. To be honest. But yeah, I feel like Accra is too choked. It's like it's so many people in there, so many people, and then things are very costly. So you're not gonna make much of a profit. I mean, you will make profit at the end of the day, but you would spend quite a lot of money. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really at the moment I'm eyeing Ebury. I love Ebury. I'm obsessed with that place. Um, yeah, at the moment I'm obsessed with it. So Ebury. Oh yeah. I was thinking to myself, said me if I had. I'm almost done. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, really? Oh my god. Oh my god. So basically in a year or two, if I want to do anything, and then that means it's going to be very expensive. So it's best to buy now. Because if they're moving out there, then that means that in a couple of years or two, it's going to double. Oh, okay, that's good. I guess that's good, yeah. Okay. I mean, I haven't personally looked at the lands as yet, because I know I'm not ready. And as I said, if I'm going to do it, I want to be there. So I'm just giving myself a couple of years so it's comfortable for me to move. If I want to move, it'll be comfortable for me to move. Because I feel like if you start any project whilst you're here, and when it comes to management, unless you have someone that you know you really trusted, yeah, unless you have someone that you really trusted that would not tell you, you know, this is like, it will not tell you, oh, this cement costs 20 or quote 100 when it's 20. You know, when you have somebody that has the same vision as you do, I think it makes things easy. But if you have somebody that is into the money, well, you're going to be spending a lot of this. Something that would take 10K to do would take about 50K to do. So yeah. But yeah, it is what it is. I am literally finished with washing the dishes. This is going to soak up a little bit because it's a little bit burnt. I'm just going to wipe down. And then I'm going to have something to eat as well. Oh my goodness, look. This is why I don't like it, you know? When like you think you finish everything, you think to yourself, oh, I'm done. Then you realize there's some of the dishes in places you didn't see. I don't like that at all. Alright. Yeah. I think there's a lot of trust issues at home. A lot of them. I mean, I don't blame them. Yeah, I don't blame. There's a lot of trust issues. It's just, it's hard. It's very hard. Yeah, so I am gonna get myself a plate. I'm gonna make myself a plate. And a bit of rice. So I'm gonna have a little bit of yeah. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye, 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 bye. I'm just gonna fix myself a plate. Always invited. Plate. The Ghanaian in me wants to add some egg. I'm like, this would be so well with some egg. But yeah, so this is my plate. No, your one is here. Your one is here. So I'm obsessed with mayo. This tea mayo, this is a Korean sort of a Korean mayo is really good. really, really good. I'm gonna pair it with this mayo. This one I feel like it's a bit too strong for me, so I always pair it with this one, with that one. Gosh. Wait, so I'm gonna have some on the side. Ooh, it's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna pair with this one. And that's me done. That's me done. Thank you all for joining me today, and we're making all this delicious meal. We didn't make any soup today. Yeah, so true. But we didn't make any soup today. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping. Maybe not today. Probably Sunday or Monday, one of them. And I am going to make some soup. That's why I just made all this stew. It's fine. I'm so cold. It's a cold day today, so I'm gonna have myself a hot drink. Yeah, so that brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks for joining me today. I will see you guys Monday. Is it Monday? It's a Monday. No, I'm gonna see you guys on Tuesday morning, but I'm gonna be either here on Monday. I'm not so sure. Monday? Oh, on Sunday. Would I be going to church on Sunday? I don't know. But I would definitely see you guys either. I'm gonna definitely see you guys on Tuesday. I'm here on Tuesday, and then Monday. I'm going to be cooking on Monday. Yeah, I've got to cook on Monday because I think I need to know my scheduling. My scheduling is a bit bustling next week. But I know I'm seeing you guys Tuesday morning. But on Monday is what pending. I'm not sure if I'm going to see you guys on Monday. Because if I don't see you guys on Monday, I see you guys on Tuesday. I don't know what other day I see you guys again. Alright. Okay then. Alright, see you later. Bye bye everybody. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna make a cup of tea. Then yeah. Stay safe and stay blessed. Bye bye.